Hello, everyone, and welcome here to ETS opening round, season number 17. We thought it would be really a good way to kick off this event with having a chat with kind of the old school here. We got some of the seasoned veterans, the original champions of our world of racing, world champions in the touring car. We have Atsushi Hara here. We have Marc Reinhardt, Ronald Volker, and Jilles Groskamp. And our team, we just thought, it'd be great to have a chat with these guys and see how their life is now as things have changed so much in our world. And we wanted to bring that to you. So we're going to start with the original old school here, Atsushi Hara. First time he's been to ETS in a long time. We were talking earlier trying to figure out when, and it's been a while. Hara, how does it feel to be back here at ETS?
I'm just so happy to back to racing more. It's, many things changed. Since I raced last time, I don't remember when. I think it's Hoodie Arena one time. It's maybe many years ago. But now, come back, and then I'm just feel so happy.
In the early years of your career, you know what I mean. These are your arch rivals. You go head to head. But now they've grown to be some of your best friends.
Yeah, it's just I have to be happy for. I still can race. I went 24 years ago for the Worlds. I think these guys still are not much, racing, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I think 2000 was Hara's first world champion, and that was things have changed a lot since then.
I feel like I'm dinosaur.
Way old school.
Yeah, way old school, I think.
You're one of the greatest touring car races ever were between you two guys in Bangkok, Thailand, 2008. It's one that everybody watches, everybody talks about. Does that ever come across YouTube and you go back and watch that?
Many times. I don't want to see, but I like that race. So I know I lose that race, but it's nice race, I think.
What's some of your best memories? Because you've been in this for a long time. What is some of your greatest memories you've had from this hobby?
Oh, with him. With him. 2008 World A3. I think it's best race by far for me. My whole career.
What are you? Life has changed a lot for you now. Married man and getting back into some racing.
Yes, now my lifestyle changed completely than before. No more like a professional drivers. Not only for full-time drivers. So I have to do more other things, and also I more focus on like fun hobby side of the RC car now in Japanese market. So many things change, but still I'm really fun to play RC car with many people.
Your World's 2000, you won the official first touring car world championships. Did you ever think you would reach that level in your professional career?
No, I don't think so. I think I just happy to join again the world. I think I'm gonna race the Worlds this year too.
Oh, good.
Yes. So now just a little bit more different than before. I just going there for just make happy for everyone's, see everyone's, and then maybe talk about history about the Worlds for many people. I think it's different.
Well, it's sure great to have you here, and we'll go to Mark here now. You talk about, your arch nemesis back in the day, but now you guys are great friends.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when we drive here and go to him, stay there with Jilles, and we just talk about always about the races we had. I mean, let's say he didn't lose, but he didn't win the race. In Bangkok, we both kind of won the race. So, we talk about it, make fun, and also with Jilles when he had this championship, same with him. They gave him the same battle there. So. Yeah, we have a good time here and just talking about the old days. And if I look in this round, I'm the youngest, so I'm feeling good,
Mark, you started your career in the Tamiya Cup. So many people, I know Ronald, all of us, me back in America, we started racing Tamiya and everything like that. And when you and your brother Tony were running Mini Coopers and stuff like that, did you ever think it would turn into a career for you?
No, definitely not. I'm not in 99. I was the first time in Japan with the M chassis, so no. I mean, we were there. The Tamiya, and this was like a big brand, and then suddenly Surikan show up, being the top guy, and then we saw Tamiya is like really pushing to do a proper race team, and then suddenly they start more and more, and then we got involved, and they kept believing in me, and then I just tried to do my best.
Absolutely, you were the flag bearer for Tamiya for so many years. How many years did you professionally run for Tamiya?
I think it was around 11, probably. I think I stopped in 16 and I got my first contract after the World, so 2005, so like 11 years on the contract. Yeah.
Our friendship began in Kissimmee, 2004, 2004, the World Championships there. And that was the first one they say is the hardest, and you've gotten a few more since then. But what are your memories of that win?
Yeah, I mean, I came there. I had some good race before. I think I won the LRP Masters probably, which was a big race back then. Also, I think I drove with him at DHI Cup, and I think he won. Right, yeah. So I just went there without expectations. We just went there. My family came with me. We pay everything ourselves, being there, just having holiday. And then I had actually a good team behind me. They choose which car I have to use, and I think I had for sure the best car, like the only belt car.
yeah, right, yeah.
And I mean, it looked easy, but it wasn't. But I think I still won many qualifying rounds, and then I think I won A3. I don't know, can't remember. But yeah, this was actually maybe the best memory.
Oh, for sure. It was the beanie days when Mark used to wear the beanie all the time. Yeah, that was your trademark.
Yeah, it was. It was just like long hair and a beanie. Doesn't matter if it was warm or cold, just always the beanie on.
As you've grown older, obviously, all of you guys have watched touring car change in so much. What do you think is the greatest and best part of the changes that have happened in touring cars? Is it batteries or motors, or what do you think?
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's a lot easier than back in the day with the batteries and the motors. So we don't have to, take every run new cells. Like back in the day, if you use a second time, you lose already 20 seconds run time. You couldn't do warm-up laps. So now you just drive and you have like at least, let's say you can do 6 minutes with the okay speed. So it makes it a lot easier. I don't have to spend so much money on batteries and motors and the brushes like back then. So I think this makes it a lot easier and maybe the biggest improvement we have.
Now I'm going to throw the same question. I say, do you ever go through YouTube and go back and watch the 2008 race that you guys had?
I didn't for a long time, but for sure there was a time I watched it many times. But I didn't watch A1 or A2, but just A3 is enough.
Absolutely. Well, good. Well done. A hell of a career that you had, and great to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to move over here. Ronald Volker. Ronald, you're in the league with these guys. They got a lot of history there. 2016 in China. Did you ever think you would reach that pinnacle of touring car racing?
Not at all. Especially when you're young, you're trying to improve. And I remember when the internet back then was so bad, I was watching those guys for the 2004 World Championship at home with bad internet connection, and a bad video quality. But to reach that kind of level later on, I didn't expect when I was young, and it's something you cannot plan.
Actually, when I came back from the World 2004, he actually came to the airport with some other Germans to welcome me.
Wow.
Which actually a nice thing, yes.
Oh, that's a story that I've never heard. So that's real facts you're finding out.
Yeah, I was, I think, on a European or level on a B-main pace, so I was not known to somebody else, and I cheered for him. And I don't live so far from the airport as well, so.
So as you were younger and you watched Hara back in the day and things like that, as you were cutting your teeth and learning racing, what was your feelings when you finally got to compete against a legend like him?
I don't know. It was. I don't know. Like I said, it's something you cannot plan, and suddenly you improve. And I remember first time I was in the same final as with Masami Hirosaka, and he pointed on the results if I was that person actually, because he didn't know me, and. No, it's something, like I said, the internet was bad back then, and was watching the RC magazines and seeing Masami, Hara, and Mark and Jilles already competing for European Championship level or even better. And I wasn't there yet. I was always involved in RC, doing Tamiya Cup and other things, but it took quite a while to improve. My father wasn't the best mechanic, so in the end I was anyway super happy to finally made it. A big thanks back then to LRP because they picked me up. And with them, I improved a lot when the brushless system came out in around 2006 and 2005.
It's really revolutionized and changed the world of racing, especially at the top level of this. We mentioned Tamiya Cup with Mark, and same to you. Here in Europe, a lot of people, that's how they got their start, running Tamiya cars.
It depends, but Tamiya Cup was regional-wise and national-wise just big. Just a lot of people were running in a lot of different classes. And then you were able to improve automatically because it was a good system. We had, like I said, regional-wise already. I did a bit of off-road, but Tamiya Cup was very popular back then.
2016, when you won your Worlds, you and Umina had an amazing combination that you guys did for a long time. What as you think back of that moment, what memories do you have of that moment when you won?
It was one of the best moments ever. It was like, I remember just 5 minutes or just before the start, I knew if I don't win it, because I had to win the final, it will be 2 years later in South Africa to have a next chance. And I had a shot, maybe 2012, maybe 2014, but every 2 years there's a World Championship, and so it's not every year. And I remember the last few laps, having a big lead. It was just one of the best feelings ever, and I won't forget it. And I was watching the video a couple of times later on.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. Do you ever go back and watch it? But that's cool you do, and now you're married. You know, spending time with family and everything. That's all of us as we get older. That's become the focus.
Yeah, I mean, this is my first race since I'm a father. I'm very happy with it now. It was a difficult adventure, difficult path with my wife, pregnancy, and with our newborn daughter. But it's an amazing time at home, and I can't be happier. And also happy to be here around.
It's great to have you here in this group of legends. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to finish up here with Jilles Groskamp, 2012 world champion, and he's got his family over there. The daughter's, hey, Dad, hey, yeah. We'll switch over here. Much like we were just talking, Ronald, family's everything now.
Yes, it is. It's yeah, you know, life is completely different, and yeah, lucky enough it went the way it went. So I got the title, you know, the world title, and that makes things a lot more easy, and it's just a nice feeling. And then yeah, of course the family is number one, and it's nice to have the title. So then it's all good.
You had a very unique opportunity with the title. You won it at your home track in front of your home crowd. That was a vibe and a feeling that, you know, champions want to be able to, you know, win at home. When you think about that moment, take us through that.
That was really amazing. I must say, because it goes almost, just so fast, everything, that I don't even know that some people that I knew, they were there. I didn't know that because I was so focused on the race. But then after the race, you can see all the people on the stadium, and then this guy, this guy. But I not see them all day. But after the race, I just finally see all the people there. They were there for me, and also the whole family was there. My father and mother and my sister, and everybody was there, and that was a really nice moment.
Absolutely, something you'll always remember. We were talking to Mia for a long time. You were his, Mia teammates back in the good old days. There, you guys traveled everything carrying Mia brand, and you know everybody here was, you know, started in the early days running Mia stuff.
Yeah, when I was actually younger, I also run Tamiya, and then I had also a short time that I run the Tamiya really at the professional time. In 2000, 2001, I had a small deal with the Tamiya, but then later on I really got together with the team, and we became teammates in 2008, I think, and we had a really good time. Of course, Mark won 2 times, I won 1 time in that period, and we had a lot of races that we did really well. So it was always nice to put the car down and just immediately worked, and you didn't have to do much on the car setup because it was already good. So.
Yeah, it just worked. What now that you have kids and everything, are they getting into racing at all?
Not really. So I hope that my daughter that you just saw, she might want to do it. She's already a bit more interesting than my boys are. So the boys, they like football and other things. So I don't want to push them to go into RC, but if they want to join me or they want to play just for practice, of course they can join. But like the going to races with my boys at the moment, no, because I'm also also busy myself racing, so it's also hard to do it together. But just for the hobby, just for practice, it's okay.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys taking the time to spend and reminisce a little bit, look back, and as we're all the old guys here in the world, we thought it was something that you folks would want to just hear some stories and the memories that these guys have, and just really a great chance to talk to some of the legends in our world of racing. And we appreciate all you guys and wish you the best of luck here at season 17 of the ETS. Hope you folks enjoyed it, and it's going to be a great weekend here. Beautiful Apeldoorn track here behind us. It's one of the best in all of the world, and we're excited to kick off season 17 here in the Netherlands.